Hello everyone, this is round 8 of the P0 Racing League. We're at Silverstone for the sprint race, so it's only a one-shot quali this week. As we head down to the first corner, and the back end snaps out on us, and we're not going to get a representative time on the board. We'll complete the lap in case people invalidate theirs. That's not a good start to the weekend at all. And as you can see there, we're not even in the top 14. 10.8 seconds off pole position. So the race is going to be a stretch. Strategy wise, I'll pick the medium tyres, pit early. The softs can last a while here and I'll have a pace advantage. And I'll get an undercut on those in front of me hopefully, rather than trying to have to overtake them. So here we go then, for the sprint race in the soft though. Lights out, away we go. Miari gets a tardy start, so does Laverick, but we're boxed in behind Brown Dog. Metcalf absolutely flying there into the first corner. We got a bit of a whack from behind. There's all kinds of contact there. I think that was the Alpine going steaming up the inside. As the Alpine goes off the road again there for good measure. So after all that, wasn't our best start, but we gained 2 positions on where we were. There's hopefully that isn't wing damage. It is a warning for team time penalties. Brown Dog's braking, caught me unaware. And this is why I'm going to choose the undercut on everyone, because otherwise I'm going to be stuck in this DRS train. As we're quicker than Brown Dog through Maggots and Beckett's, but we're poor. Don't quite get the drive coming out of Chapel. Brown Dog does though, and he's looking to make a move on Laverick into Stowe. Will they both make it? Oh, Brown Dog does make it, but Laverick will come back underneath him. Oh, and he does the switch. Laverick goes wide though. Fantastic driving here from Brown Dog and Laverick. We're very nervous going through this corner every lap now after what happened on our quali lap is the run wide there. We've got the Mercedes with Theon Evans behind me as well now. As we follow Brown Dog running wide. I don't think we're going to make a move up to Wellington straight this time. So I use the tyres for another lap or so, and then I think it'll be time to start that undercut. Luckily we didn't get front wing damage from that contact earlier on. The car feels absolutely fine. Able to take it through cops at 170, it's fine. Laverick really struggling for this section of track with Maggots Beckett's. And will we... Oh, I've got a really good run out of Chapel, but Brown Dog's going to cover me off on the inside. I had to get off the throttle slightly. DRS not yet there, of course. We've kind of boxed in. Can we come back underneath Brown Dog? We'll try it on the outside. Oh, we've got to go off the throttle. Brown Dog cuts across us. And who's that off track? I think Dale Shooter's got off track, so that's Laverick past him.
We're approaching the pit window.
DRS now enabled. Dale's had a moment somewhere. Oh, Brown Dog. I think he saw the opportunity to get through on Dale. He was too happy on the throttle. Had a snap of oversteer and through we go.
Good job, nice overtake.
And so on this lap we're going to pit for the soft tyres. And hopefully we'll undercut these in front of me and finish in the top 10. And try to make the best of a bad weekend. Dale runs wide through Cops for Sudowee. Oh! Nearly lost the car on the curb. Picked up a warning for good measure. And we're in the dirt here now as well through this section of track, which isn't easy.
Green flag.
Try and make a move on Dale, but it's going to be difficult because he's got DRS, as has Laverick.
A new strategy is
We're getting the double toe, we're going to get out of that. There's the Williams and the Aston bang wheels in front of me, but we're going to pit now. And hopefully go an undercut and all that. Because we're just losing time at the moment. And so on lap 5 now, as you can see, nearest car, I think Metcalf pitted early. Nearest car is 25 seconds up the road. So we'll need to make our way through traffic just slightly. We'll have the quicker compound tyre than Metcalf in front. And through we go down the Wellington Straight.
Our gap to the car in front is 23.
On the inside into Brooklands.
Seconds.
That move's done by the time I get to Luffield. And now as we start lap 9 and people have pitted, it's worked to an extent because we're now in P8 sorry. So that has worked to our advantage to some extent. We picked up a 3-second penalty somewhere though.
Fuel remaining.
And OTL Dixie behind us is on a much fresher set of softs. So we will have to do some defending later on into the race. The Dixie behind us getting closer. And as we start at lap 11, as we go through Abbey. Oh, we get on the grass, we've got to get out of that.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
And the lack of traction at this point really showing now. Running really low on ERS as well, and Dixie's got so much more overspeed. We're going to have to leave him the space. He's going to come straight around our outside into the inside line for Luffield. Will we get a better drive going through Woodcote onto Cops? No, we won't. Ferrari with much more straight line speed than our McLaren at the moment. But of course there's a DRS zone on the hanger straight, so even if we don't overtake, we'll pick up another daft warning. Oh, we're wide in Chapel. We'll need that DRS just to stay in touch. If Dixie can push on and catch up with the likes of Mick Orlando in front of him, that'll be good news for us. We're about to start the penultimate lap now. Can we get any closer to Dixie on this one? Well, that's an AlphaTauri on the grass. That's Mick Orlando. That'll be a position gained.
Okay, clear.
So currently starting the race P7. And the Ferrari in front of me seems to have really good drive off the corners. Tyres are a lot fresher, of course. We're not going to be close enough to dip a wheel into stow. Oh, we get caught in the dirty air and run wide. Car washes out. Oh, we're a bit... Oh, we didn't quite hit the apex of Chapel, so yet again we're going to lose time. And we're going to have one more lap to try and do this, unless the DRS on the hanger straight here with on the inside Oh, Dixie kept the position. Can we do the switchback? No, we can't on this lap. Our P7 is probably safe now at the moment.
Final lap of the race, we're leading our teammate by 8.7 seconds.
And even if I do overtake Dixie, I'm not going to gap him by 3 seconds. However, it's the racing that's fun. This has been a brilliant battle.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Onto the Wellington straight for the last time. Not quite close enough this time. So we need to make sure we really master the second sector so we're close enough down the hanger straight. Most drivers' lines are normally the same, but left field's very different. So many different lines. Yet again we go wide. And that's much better through Chapel this time. And we will get the run on Dixie. And as we head up to Stowe for the last time on this Saturday afternoon in the sprint race, we'll get that move done to Stowe. Matty will start on pole. We're going to start P7, I think. Or are we? No, we're going to keep P6. Jock unluckily had quite a bit of time penalty, so it's P6 on the grid from P16 after the one-shot qualifying. And so here's a replay of that move on lap 11 by Dixie on ourselves. We were compromised going through Abbey. To be honest, I thought I defended this quite well actually. But look at the Ferrari go clean on the outside. Kept his foot in, really brave. Unfortunately the replay's going to end soon, but that was the move done. That was a great race, and they're the results. So P6, our teammates also starting in the top 10. And the weather's changed on a Sunday. It's forecast wet all race as the lights go out. We get a very tentative start, but it's not too bad. Oh, but Ferrari gets some wheel spin in the puddle. And that's going to lose us quite a bit of ground. We're down into 10th. There's a lot happening in front of us. We're being very cautious. We're going to try and go to the inside of our teammates. But that's not going to work. Oh, there's a Red Bull gone spinning. There's the Haas on our inside. Is the Ferrari going to come back on track? We're right in there. And so P6 down to P8 on the first lap. So reaction time's not with it. Difficult to see in the spray. The story of that sprint qualifying race has yet again, and that's allowed Chubby Slug to go clean on the outside of Cops. I was going to say the story of the sprint quali really was second place man in the championship, Chubby Slug, just having an awful race. Now start pretty much from the back. Chubby Slug and Brown Dog are side by side. Chubby Slug is going to make that move. Brown Dog may get a drive on him here. We've got the C behind us. Our rival from the sprint race. Oh, yet again. So it's obvious we're quicker than Brown Dog, I think. We just need to get past now and crack on. There's quite a queue of cars forming at this point behind me. We've got Metcalf in the Aston, not far from Dixie as well. So we need to pass the man in the Haas. And that's not how we're going to do it. Completely missed our braking point. Dixie, I think, fancied a repeat of the sprint race in that corner. But it wasn't to be. But we have lost ground. Just need to settle down a bit here. Things are getting a bit wild in the rain. This chubby slug who shows potential no matter all year. Gets past that teammate Keith, who's now in 7th place. His last season champion did put in a fastest lap, but chubby slug beats that. Ooh, that's wide. We're being a little bit careless now. Just haven't got the straight line speed that Chubby Slug seems to have to get past these guys. We took that corner better than the last lap. And every lap is an expedition at the moment. We're just exploring levels of grip. Where can we push down on the throttle? To much quicker through Cops and Brownbag on this lap. And what's our exit going to be? Oh yeah. Much better apex through Chapel. This could be it. That Ferrari engine in the house has got a hell of a lot of grunt. But we're going to get side by side on the RS. We're side by side. Oh no! We're into the gravel at Stowe. And it's down in P17. And it'll take a miracle as Rodders has a look as well. We're going to shut the door on that one. But on lap 5 we caught up with Jock and Dale Shooter's battle. And we gapped Rodders and now we're in behind. As we brake and the understeer clean into Jock and round we go again. On the tyres, oh no. So on lap 5 we are 9, we're right at the back of the grid. 19th, 18th is mixed retire, 18th have 18 runners. And we're going to need a minor miracle here.
We're trailing our teammate by
As we go on to lap 8.
2 seconds.
Just starting to think of a strategy. I expect others will pit. Can we go all the way on these inters? And as we approach Jock, we'll flick to the television camera. And it is very wet out there as we go to the inside. And that's that move done. And it's Theon and Metcalf that we need to catch up with now. As we go through Cops for the 8th time this race. I think we've got pace in the car. So I think our strategy is going to have to be not boxing and hoping for a bit of a miracle, I think. See what the tyres are like later on. That is if others do decide to box. Because being involved in battles such as this, although it's fun, it will cost us. I think any more contact or losing the gravel will definitely cost us. So can we get a better run? Going up towards Cops, we can see I went wide. And as we go to Woodcote, we're side by side, but we're going to make that move, and I think we've made it before Cops corner. Yes, we have. But it's still only P14 and it's still only 2 points at this moment.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
And the light rain will stay. Forecast was it carry on light. And the track is pretty soaked.
2 laps until the pit.
Wet tyres wouldn't go amiss, I don't think. And as we start lap 12 with banging this sandwich of an Aston Martin with a McLaren filling. We don't take that corner as well as we wanted to either. There's the works Mercedes behind us as well. All 3 Mercedes engine cars, of course. And some engineer wants me to pit in a few laps. The tyres don't feel that bad. I do think I can run till the end on these. Tyre wear looks absolutely fine at the moment. But I've just got to hope. 1, I don't pick any daft warnings and another penalty like that. And 2, that the cars in front of me do actually decide to box. And it does look as though cars have started to pit now. And so as long as our tyres are fine at the end, these green positions gained, because the pit lane at Silverstone is very, very long.
We're boxing this lap.
And a lot of times can be lost.
Okay, clear.
And so that's P12 now on lap 13. I feel good though, we're still setting green sectors. And I wonder if this is the lap Metcalf in front might pit. That would suit us. I did notice that during this battle Theon dropped down and may have spun somewhere. Metcalf chooses not to pit this lap. For those in front are pitting, that's P10 now. So if we can make these tyres work, this could be the only chance we got a decent set of points. And yet again we take that corner wrong. We lose ground to Metcalf. Of course, if the race was to finish now, it would finish ahead of Metcalf because of his time penalties. But being the racer, I want more than P9. My engineer wants me to pit, but I'm going to decide not to. That's not the best way of taking Magnussen back, it's either. We are both catching Dale Shooter and 8th by quite a margin now. His Metcalf boxes and that releases us, as did Dale Shooter. So let's see where we are after all that.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.3 seconds.
That's P7 at the moment. So I do think it is working. Oh, but that's not what we need at all. We got a snap of oversteer going towards the loop. Luckily we kept it out the wall. We've stayed P7, and as we've gone to lap 18 we're still setting green sectors. We're up in P6 now. We're still picking up daft warnings. We're going to be on the back of our teammate Keith, who, like us, has also decided not to pit yet. Great haul of points from McLaren at the moment as Keith has a snap of oversteer there. I don't think going to be close enough to make a move going into Brooklands though. Can we take a better line for the run up towards Cops? No, we're not. Too early in the season, of course, for team orders to come into play. But we're much quicker than Keith through this section of corners. We're going to get on the ERS, so can we make the move into Stowe? We can indeed. Through we go. If our teammate does pit, he's obviously struggling with tyre wear. He didn't think he'd go to the end. Our tyre wear still doesn't look too bad at the moment. And at the moment we're up to P5. Laverick I think was ahead of us earlier on, but he's now pitted. And this is working because the pit lane at Silverstone is so long and so slow. One thing we're trying to overtake Brown Dog though. One, we overtook him earlier and ended it backwards in Stowe. And he has no time penalties at the moment, whereas we have 6 seconds. And so we just do overtaking, we're going to make a gap, but that's easier said than done. Although it depends what his tyre life's like towards the end. Definitely catching Brown Dog though, but it's going to be a bit of an ask.
a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
So we're definitely catching now. Time penalty behind me will suit me as well. There's a yellow flag somewhere, I'm not sure what's happened. Oh, I think it's the Ferrari problems in third. Had a spin, but he's recovered. We won't get anyone near him, I don't think.
Position. Come on, we know you can do it.
And the more we stay where we are, the more difficult this is going to be. To one, overtake Brown Dog, and two, to make that 6-second gap work. But we're much quicker through that section of corners then. And we are now right on its tail. He runs ever so slightly wide there, we may get a better run out of club. And we do towards Abbey. We're closer than we've been. We hit the apex there, Brown Dog doesn't. We're going to shoot off the inside. Oh, we're braking really late. Are we going to be... Oh, we don't even make the corner. Oh, but Brown Dog loses traction. And as we go into the balancing straight, we're going to sweep by. And so now's the time to try and make a 6-second gap. And could that bit of oversteer then be a sign that Brown Dog's tyres have gone? I would still feel okay at the moment. And as you can see, as we're on to lap 23, Brown Dog's in a battle boy in the area, but looks at it, we have gapped 3 seconds. So we could possibly do this. And the Ari's got past Brown Dog. And as we do a tour of Silverstone for the very last lap, as long as we don't pick a daft penalty, I think we've done this now. Tyres still don't feel that bad if I'm honest. Matty's the race winner, which means we'll move down to 4th in the championship, which I'd have been gutted about at the start of the race, but when I was in the gravel trap on lap 6, I'm more than happy to finish P4. Worked a no-stopper strategy to good effect for a P4 finish. Our teammate also scored good points for the constructors. Look forward to Austria next week. What started off as a bad weekend ended up okay as we finished P4.